Hello everyone, welcome back guys. In this video I will be telling you guys how to use investing.com for charting purpose. So first thing, you just go to Chrome and just type investing.com. So here can you see there are a lot of options here. Charts, just go to charts. I've already logged in. Okay, sometimes you have to use your email ID and you have to log in. Okay, if you're logging for the first time, it might ask your email ID, so just log in through that and select India here. Otherwise it's fine. So basically when you open investing.com, the page opens like this. From here, go to there are a lot of options here. Go to charts. Under the charts, go to live charts. Click on live charts. So once you click, this is going to open. This page will appear. All right. Now what you have to do, can you guys see here the square box like structure, full screen mode? Click on that. Full screen will open. Okay. So this is basically a trading view software. Okay. Doesn't matter whatever broker you use, this software remains same. Maybe here and there, look at timings is here. Maybe in some other broker timings might be this side or timings might be this side, but this overall remains same. Okay, because this software is provided by TradingView. In every broker it is the same software only. Okay, maybe here and there small modification. So what is this? Let's start from the top. So always in the corner top, this is a place where you can type the instrument you want to check. For example, let's say BTC. I trade mostly in BTC USD. So the moment I type BTC, see all the things came. So I just need to click on BTC. If you click on BTC chart, see now the BTC chart has opened. Let's say if I want to check Facebook. So Meta is the Facebook, right? So it is here. You click on that, the Meta chart will come. So right now I have clicked on BTC because I wanted to check the BTC chart. Fine. So this place is where you can type the name. So whichever the name you want, you can type it. And the next few boxes, these are all time frames. If you just click here, time interval, 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30, 45. So whatever the time you want, you can select. This is also 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, 4 hours, 1 hour, 15, 30 minute, 5 minute. Let's say I want 15 minutes. 15 minutes is here only. If I click 1 day, then chart will change to 1 day. Right now I want 15 minutes. I'll select here only. Okay, so that is a timings part. So this is the time intervals. This is a place where you type the name of the instrument you want to check. And these three are different types of charts. So this is the candlestick chart. Right now what chart you're seeing, this is a candlestick chart. So click on the candlestick chart. So candlestick is here. If you just click on the area, this is a different type of chart. Again, if you click on another one, bar. So this we call it as a bar chart. So different types of charts. See, some people use line chart. Some people use this Renko. So these are all different types of charts. But candlesticks are the one which are mostly used in the world. So always I use candlestick. Okay. Let's come into the settings. You can change the color of the candles and everything here. Okay. Which is not needed. Indicators. Yeah, this is the indicator section. Whatever the indicators you want, Bollinger Band, Bollinger Band, or moving averages, RSI, anything. So you can put it here. If you don't want, you can cancel it here. Go here, cancel it. Okay. So I hope you understood this one. So coming back to the next one. So what are I hope you understood the top line. Let's go to the sideline. What is the sideline? The sideline, first one here, there is a line. If you just see next to the line, there is a small arrow mark. Click on that arrow mark. There is something called as trend line. You click on this line. Let me select, wait, sorry. click click the arrow mark, select trend line. You click and you can drag. See, this is a line you can draw. Okay. Now the line is very small and I'm not able to see the line. And what you can do is, see, there is a small box appeared on top. You click on this. You can change the color of the line, red, black, red, or any color. Let me keep it red, or let me keep it black color. You can drag the box wherever you want. Let me drag it this way. So now I want to increase the size of this line. The line looks very thin. So what do? I go here, I increase the size. Got it? That's it. So let's say I don't want this line. I'll click on this line, then I'll go here. Can you guys see this remove, delete? Click on that, it will get removed. Okay. So this is a trend line. We generally use it to, draw the lines. Wow. What is this? Perfect. 15 minutes chart. So this is a trend line. This we use it to draw trend line. Apart from that, what do we have? We have something called horizontal line. Horizontal line means wherever you just click, you will get on 360 degree, full 360, 180 degree line. If I want, I can just see, this is the line. Okay. Another one I mostly use this. I don't use horizontal line. I mostly use horizontal ray. If I click on the horizontal ray, see, suppose if I want lines only on this one, only on this bottom, I click here. See, let me delete others. Horizontal ray, see here, click on this. If I want to change the color, red, increase the color size, yeah. This is called horizontal ray. And if I want to use arrow, this is a arrow. If I want to increase the size of the arrow, click on that, go change the color to any color you want, increase the size, right? So yeah, arrow I use most of the times. Even horizontal ray I use most of the times. Uske baad trend line also I use most of the times. What else is there? That's it. For a beginner, only this much. And what else? Yeah. In the next one, see, this is a line. If you come to the second option, these things are not required for beginners. Let's go to the third one. This one, third one, click on the side arrow. This box I use most of the time. Suppose if I want to indicate something like this, box appeared. So you can change the color of this box. This is like a border. Any color you can put it in the border. In the middle, if you want to change any color, you can change it to green, yellow, white. I sometimes mostly keep this one like a light blue color. Okay, so this is a box. Most of the times I use that box. So it's here, select the box, draw the box. If you click on the arrow, see, there are a lot of options here, right? So whatever you want, you can select. Rectangle, got it. So you understood this. See, first you need to click on the side. There is a side small arrow mark. You have to click there. Okay, first one you understood. This text, if you want to type something on the page, you have to select text, click here, anything. Let's say my name is Devaraj, or let's say that candlesticks. Okay, if I want to change the color of this, go here, change the color. If I want to increase the size, here. If I want to if I want to increase the size, what the hell just happened? Text, delete. If I want to text again, click on T, come and click here, CAND, candlesticks, change the color here, red, 40, okay, fine, put the candlesticks here. So this anything you want, you can type in the here, everything will get text. You can change the color of the text, go it to black, reduce the size 12, change the font sizes here. That's all. So you can do those things here. And remaining as a beginner, you don't need anything. That's it. Okay. And if you want to erase all the drawing, there is something called here delete option here. Just click on the delete, everything will go away. Okay. So, and the last one, the most important point is zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out. For example, say right now I'm using MacBook. What do I do is I just keep my two finger and I just say this is my mouse. If I just push it forward like this is a mouse. I just push it forward. See, in general, the chart looks like this. If I just place two fingers on the mouse pad and if I just push it forward like that in the front. See, if I just do this, see, it's if I just did this on the mouse pad, it got zoomed in. It got zoom out is this, zoom in, zoom out. This is called zoom out, right? Everything got zoomed out. So same thing, if I drag with my two fingers towards me, see, it's coming back again. Now I can see the charts in the bigger size. This is one thing. Another thing is, if I want to move charts towards the left side, this side, or if I want to see the charts of the previous data, previous history. See, today, right now, this is today's chart, right? Let's put it on day. If I put it on day, can you guys, I hope you guys can see the day here. 5th, 6th, 5th, 4th. This is a daily candle. But if I want to see the candles of the previous months or previous year, I need to go back, right? For that, what do I do? Same thing. I keep two fingers on the cursor and I just move my fingers on the mouse this way. So if I do this way, if I do this way, it means charts are going this side so that I can see the previous candles like this. I'm just doing this way. I'm just pushing this way, pushing the mouse pad this side, dragging towards my right side. This is my right. So I can see the previous candles. So now if I want to see front again, then I have to push the screen backward again. Push the screen backward. Okay. I don't know, something happened. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Now let's say sometimes you zoomed in, sometimes you zoom out. You want the chart to be back to normal. See, there is something called here. Always if you get this, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus minus something it's here. So if you click the center one, see the chart becomes normal. This is one thing. Okay. And I hope you guys understood this now. Zoom in again, zoom out. Scroll the charts towards the left to the right side, scroll the charts towards right side. Okay, if you want to go back to starting position, come here, middle, click on that, you start from starting. Okay, suppose if I want to take the charts, sometimes what do? I use this one option. Sometimes if I want to take the screen itself down and up, what do? I take my cursor. Can you see this price? Click on the price, just move up and down like this. You do little bit, then you can take the screen down like this. Can you see this? See, I'm taking the screen down. Then if I want to take the screen up, then you can hold the mouse button and take the screen up. Okay. Now if I want to bring everything back to normal, take the cursor down, click on this, back to normal. Fine. I hope you guys understood this, guys. In every broker, this is almost 99% same only. And see, here there is a buy, here there is a sell. Buy sell will also be there in the broker. Got it? Super, guys. This is a basic video of how to use investing.com. So I hope you guys find this video useful, and see you guys in the next video then. Till then, take care. Bye bye.